Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to XENOGEARS. In the last episode, well, shit kinda hit the fan. Lahan was attacked by gears from Kislev, and Faye got into one that was abandoned by its pilot. He was overwhelmed and couldn't defeat the other gears, and the one that he was in, I mean, the doctor said it malfunctioned, but basically it vaporized half the village and most of the inhabitants, including Alice and Timothy. So, yeah, Faye has now been banished from the village, and this is where we are picking up. So, let's continue and see what fate awaits Faye. Okay, so here we are. Now, I'm not going to lie, bit of a disclosure here is that the pacing for the last two episodes was because I had seen a let's play of this up until that point, well, up until this point. So the past two episodes I was already familiar with what has happened. From here on out though, it is a completely blind let's play. I have no idea what's going to happen or what's going on. Yeah. As you can see, there's the remains of Lahan. We've been told that we need to go to a forest, and I don't know if it's this one. It's called the Blackwood Forest or something. Before we can check that out, though, we've got ourselves into a fight. What the hell are you? Oh, I have another one? I didn't realise, it's called a hopper. Okay, I didn't realise I had a flick me with your foot. I obviously didn't notice I had four attack points this time, so that means I can do a 3 and a 1. Oh, this thing's got some health. There we go. That was a bit of a tough one. It didn't do us an awful lot of damage, but fencing wear. Ooh. Is that an item we can equip? Let's find out. It sounds like it might be armour or clothing or something. Items. Let's have a look. Hob jerky. Oh, right. No, that's... Oh, we want equip, don't we? He's currently wearing martial wear. Fencing wear will give us +2 defense. So we'll go for a bit of that. We don't have any caps and we don't have any accessories there. We also aren't equipped with a weapon. So, okay. Let's have a look at our abilities quickly. Oh yeah, guided shot, a ball of chi attack. I keep forgetting that we have that. Now then, is this kind of where we want to be going? What did I call it? Blackwood? Black Moon Forest. Yes, this is where we were said to go through. If we go through Black Moon Forest, supposedly this takes us to the border with Aveh, and apparently that's where we're going to be a lot we'll be safer. So yeah. So I'm just trying to remember the story, and it seems like it's been a while since I last played this. It's only been about a week, but so I apologise for the breaks in narration. Anyways, so we should be able to take these guys out fairly straightforward, because they only really took 3 hits before anyway. But we're doing a 3 and a 1 with them this time. I mean, I could, with those guys, I could actually just do a 3 and leave 1 AP, but I mean, it's not really worth it at the moment. I don't need to build up a combo. That should kill that one. There we go. Unless they carry on between battles, but I don't know if they do. Hog jerky, nice. It's a restorative. Now I did say I wasn't going to go through all of the... Oh, birds are flying away. I wasn't going to go through all of the battles or show all of the battles, but we are in a different environment now, so I don't mind. It's a beautifully rendered environment for a, you know, a PS1 game. I'm liking how this place looks. I like the light filtering down through the canopy. That's quite cool. That's a nice effect. Can we continue? Not that way, we can't. Right. We obviously want to try and get on top of that tree trunk where those hobgobs are. Oh, I missed him. Okay, he kind of missed me as well. And they're all coming down to... Right, okay, fine. We should still be okay. Okay, well, I'm not going to take any chances this time. They're only doing 2 damage, so yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, I'll be able to heal up after this battle, I think. Can I do a combo? Not with 2 points. I don't think I've learnt anything yet, so. So yeah, actually building up these points, I don't know whether or not it's actually worth it right now until I get combo attacks. I'm still a bit unsure on how that whole system works. I think... How much health have I got? 61. Is it worth me using some hog jerky? It replenishes 50. I think what we can do, we can probably survive 1 more battle. Okay, I can't go that way. Can I go up here? It looks like it. Okay. Yeah, we could probably survive 1 more battle. And then... Whoops, okay. And then we'll heal up. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say then. Right. Faye is a bit of an odd fella, isn't he? As he seems to spend his time at the moment going around headbutting the wildlife in a forest. Item, chi, defend. Sorry, I was just checking the options wheel there. But there's nothing else I really want to do here. going to mix it up a little bit instead of doing, because I'm doing a 3 and then cancelling out. I'm going to just do 2 2s, I think. It does sort of around the same amount of damage, and it sort of breaks up the attack pattern a little bit. We still managed to defeat them. Now there's something up there, there's an item up there by the looks of it. Can I... That's a cliff, isn't it? I can't get up there. Nope. But there's a hobgob here. He's running away from me. For some unknown reason. Okay, it looks like we'll be continuing this way then. I have no idea where we're going. Except we're getting into another fight. Oh, I kind of quite like these. What am I doing down there? I quite like these fight sequences actually. I mean, even though these ones I'm fighting the same groups of the same enemies, they actually, you know, they don't seem repetitive. I think it's because of the fact that you've got multiple ways to attack. You know, I can do a 3 attack like that. Or... Oh, that tried a different attack on me. Or I can do the 2 2-point attack. Or, if I'm really mad, I can do 4 1-point attacks. That was a pretty cool looking combo though, I've got to admit. Have we gone up a level? No. Okay, I thought that was showing us that we were going up a level. Would be nice to go up a level at some point though. Right, oh, hang on a minute. Is this a log that we can climb up? No. This has just brought me back to where I was. Can we go up here though? No. Go under this log? Where am I supposed to be going? Block that one. Not so much with that one though. What would be nice is if you could split your attacks between multiple opponents. I know you can't usually do that in an RPG unless you've got an AoE attack, which I do have a special attack, but it's only a single enemy. Can I use that? Got 13 EP. Do I want to waste EP on just showing you what it might look like? No. Come on, jackals, why haven't you got any items? I think I'm... Do you know what? I completely forgot you could jump. I completely forgot you could jump. Wow. You know what I said about not playing, or feeling like I've not played this for a while? I do apologise, guys. I've just been running around aimlessly, as it turns out. I could have jumped up onto that log, I dare say. Right. I think it's probably a good idea to heal up now. So let's come round this way. See if we can jump up onto here. No. Up onto this one? I mean, it looks like we might be able to, but it's just not... It's being a bit prohibitive. So, okay, where was that hobgob? that was running away from us. Can we jump up onto that tree? Maybe that's what it was trying to tell us. Okay, you're new. So maximum combo I can do right now, and armor grub. Okay, well you're definitely an armoured foe then, which means I'm not going to do much damage to you. So I might try this out then. Oh well, that'll do it. So we know they've got less than 50 hit points. But that also means that me doing this is going to take ages. And that only does one. Okay, we'll take this one out with another Chi Blast. There you go, we'll just get that battle over and done with. Oh, now I've gone up a level. Right, what's gone up? HP's gone up plus 11. EP's gone up by 1, which is nice because I used some, what else? Defense by 1 and Ether by 1. And we've got Biz Fruit. No gold though. These enemies are notorious for not dropping any gold. I guess that's because they're animals. Hang on, let's just have a look at that new item. What is Biz Fruit? Restores EP. Non-battle. Okay, excellent stuff. I might use one of those actually. Or do I need to? It restores 10. No, I think we're okay for the moment. Right, where was that tree? There's that hobgob. Can I jump up there? Whoops, wrong button. We might be getting that a lot, I'm afraid. Aha, yes. Thank you for guiding me up here, but I'm now going to beat you up. Okay, those AP don't carry between battles. So if you want to do a combo, you'll have to build up AP during that battle. So I guess that's kind of a tactic for bosses. But anyways, oh look, there's a save point. After that, I think we'll definitely be saving. And as always, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you've watched the channel previously, you'll know that I only do a single file save on my Let's Plays. So this means that if I make any mistakes or if I miss something, that's on me. Can't go back and rectify it. That's just how it is when you're playing the game for the first time. You don't know what you're doing. So, although to be fair, I have done this on games that I am familiar with as well. It just adds a bit of, I don't know, sort of natural, in a way, natural playing to the game, and it's kind of, you know, I can't fall back on, oh, I missed something, or I didn't do this, or whatever, and so I could just reload a save. You know, that's kind of not really in the spirit of playing the game in a way, or I don't think it is anyway. Right, so oops, I don't want to jump over there because I don't think I can make it. I could do a running jump, but then would I overshoot it? I just want to know what that item is. Also, I'm keeping these battles in as well because it gives me an opportunity to sort of, you know, relay my thoughts to you guys as well. Which, you know, this being an LP is kind of part of it, isn't it? Anyways, nearly done with these guys. I still really like the way this game looks. I think that sprite work is brilliant. Now, am I going to try and jump over to that other log? Ah! Okay, I can't. It is way too far. Okay, fine. Let's, gonna have to jump back up over that tree thing. Wherever that is, it's up here. Oh, hang on. Is this where I wanted to go then? Can I? No, no chance. Okay, fine. We're going to have to not find out what that is. Or at least not yet. Right, we have another one of these armoured grubs. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Able to run away this time. The last time I tried I wasn't so successful. And I got assailed by all the enemies that happened to be on screen. Okay, right, so you. Now there's a massive rock there. And I don't quite know if we're going to be able to progress past it. Also, conversely, if we can't, I don't know what else we're supposed to do. Uh-oh. Hang on. Where did that go? Okay, it's now over here. Sorry, I was a little bit out of the way from my microphone then, I do apologise. Can we go this way? What's over here? No, just slide down. Okay, fine. Do you know what? I'm just going to leave that battle. The next couple maybe until I get back up to the, where that rock was. I'm just going to leave. Just saves a bit of time, doesn't it? Especially if they're coming through thick and fast like this. These two were. But I will save it again now that I've done that. And I've triggered the rock to fall. Come on, Faye. Oh, okay, it's me. I once again pushing the wrong buttons. Okay. Now I think we're good to progress. Let's get back to where we were, which I believe was here.
Rana Kalti! Throw down your weapon. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Turn around. Huh? I said turn around. Are you shaking? Hang on a minute. This seems familiar. Didn't a Merrill and a certain Mr. Snake have a kind of similar interaction? Which one of these games came out first? Be quiet! You don't seem to be one of the Kislev soldiers who are after me. But don't move. I have orders to kill all surface dwellers, lambs, I come into contact with. It's part of my mission. It's nothing personal. I have a question for you. How do I get out of this forest? Are you lost? And or possibly deranged because you want to kill me, yet you're asking me how to get out of the forest? Are you lost? Just answer my question. How do I get out of here? Sorry, but I'm looking for the way out of here too. Oh. How long are you just going to stand there like that? If you're going to shoot me, then hurry up and do it. What an odd thing to say. Don't you understand the situation you're in? What I don't understand is how we have an anime girl in this game that has a, normal, natural coloured hair. Relatively. I don't care about my situation. I'm just a guy whose life is worthless. There's no point in me living anyway. Stay back. What are you aiming at? Here. Shoot me here. Come on. Yeah, what were you aiming at, woman? Oh, are you mocking me? You're weird. Something's very wrong with you. Should at least resist a little bit. What's this? Who are you? Stop! Keep your hands off Ellie. What? How do you know who she is? Oh, nice. That's a forest elf. Okay. Just powerbombed me. I'm not going to take that lightly. You don't powerbomb me. You alright? Hang in there. Good, you finally woke up. You didn't move for so long that I started to worry. Huh? How are you feeling? You still intend to kill me? Go right ahead and shoot me. But you'd better not do it while we're in this forest. Forest monsters hate loud noises, you know? Fine, don't talk to me if you don't want to. But it won't kill you to thank me for tending your wounds. Thanks, but you shouldn't have helped me. Don't think it will save your life though, it really doesn't change a thing. What are you so afraid of? I'm not afraid, I'm just being cautious. It's natural for me to be this cautious considering I've met such a suspicious surface-dwelling lamb. Don't you worry, I'm not going to do anything. Besides, you're much more suspicious than I am. Huh? So, what's your name? I won't give my name to a surface dweller lamb. What's with you and this lamb thing? We're both lost in this forest, surrounded by dangerous monsters. Shouldn't we at least be cooperating with each other until we get out of here? Good. So, what's your name? It's going to be hard for us to cooperate with one another without at least knowing each other's names. Anyway, my name is Fei Fong Wong. You can call me Fei. I'm Elaine, but my parents call me Ellie. So you did know her name. How did you know her name, Fei? Ellie, huh? Somehow I already knew that. Huh? Anyway, it's too dangerous to travel in these parts this late at night. Let's wait until daybreak before we continue looking for a way out of here. If that's okay with you. I guess we have no choice, do we? Okay then, Ellie. How about having something to eat? Okay, well they seem to be getting on famously.
Wait! Hey! Don't leave me here! Wait!
You must be lonely here by yourself. Faye. Faye. Faye.
Is that Faye as a kid? I guess so. Anyways, Faye? Are you awake? Ah, is she now in our party? Whoops. Wrong button again. She is. She's level 4. It's items. I didn't want to look at that. Ellie. Weapon. Magical rod. Pilot uniform. Ether stone. Anti-ether stone. Okay. Does she have any abilities? Anemo Bolt, Terra Lance, Aqua Ice, and Thermo Cube. Okay, so she's a mage. Which is interesting considering she was pointing a gun at us. Anyways, where are we going? How do we get out of here? Can we jump up onto here? Whoops. No, okay. Surely we can jump up onto here. Right. I mean, we can, but it's just not letting us. There we go, we can run up onto here. Well, you know, walk up. There's a signpost. What does that signpost say? Lahan village, Aveh. Beware of landslides. Okay, we want to go towards Aveh, so we're going to go this way. There's a hobgob. Let's see what Ellie can do. And how multiple characters work when it comes to attacking. Right, Ellie's got 3 AP. AP is not split between characters. Well, saved AP. Well, she does some damage for a mage. Oh, hang on, ether. Right, I'm guessing that's magic. Yes, okay. And this uses EP, which again I'm guessing means then ether points. I was probably told that back in the back at the start. Come on, we've got to try a lightning attack, haven't we? Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right, if we come across any of those armoured grubs again, then we know how we're going to deal with them. Okay, Ellie's pretty cool. Oh look, there's a save point and a chest. Do we have to... we don't have to get back up there again. Survival tent. What does that be? So fully restores parties HP and EP, but I'm assuming we use that in battle. We have a save point. Ah, there's a bag down there. Do we need to stay up here for any reason? Do we want to go over there is the question. If we go down and get that bag, do we have to come back up again? All that for an aqua soul. Can we jump back up? Well, it doesn't look like we can jump back up here. But, oh, go round the tree then. That's if we fall down. Path up, watch the cliffs. Okay. See if I can go around and get that chest. There's some hobgobs. I want to go face this way. Just. Arcane rod. Now that sounds like something for Ellie. Or can... nope, Faye can't use it. Gives her +2 attack. Well, I mean, why not? If she runs out of EP, I mean, she's a competent, well, I say competent fighter. She does some damage. I like how the camera rotates to show where the sign's pointing. That's a nice touch. Right. Lahan village, Aveh. Oh, hang on, we're back here. Oh yes, because I needed to... well, no, wrong buttons. I needed to get across that gap, didn't I? And I fell down it instead. There. Do we want to save again? No, we don't really need to, do we? So, we're going to save Ellie's birdies. Dive bombers. Okay, right. We're going to save Ellie's magic for when we actually properly need it. Not to you know, waste on showing pretty effects. What happened there? Oh, she actually, her 3 AP attack is actually a 2-hit combo. which is pretty cool. Can I... Now, these guys are flying. Can I attack these guys? Like normally? I can. So that's good to know. So I don't actually need to use any magic on flying creatures, I guess, unless they're a long way away. Raijin. Is that not something to do with lightning? Faye? Yesterday you said your life was worthless. What did you mean by that? Why are you asking? Why? Yesterday you looked like you had a death wish. You think it wouldn't make me wonder? Say, how did you get stranded in this forest in the first place? Well, I wasn't actually stranded. I came here of my own accord. I just kind of don't know how to get back out again. Should ask you the same question. Huh? Well, I ran away from my village, or what's left of it. Village? You don't mean Lahan? It was a small village that existed between this forest and the mountain range. I ran away from there. That village? It was a nice peaceful village. Everyone there treated me like family. Then last night a group of gears suddenly appeared and started fighting right in the middle of the place. The village was engulfed in flames. I couldn't just stand there and watch Lahan be destroyed. So to try and save the villagers, I got in an empty gear without even knowing how to operate it. I just thought maybe I could do it. No, it was more like someone whispering to me. Someone whispering to me, telling me to do it. But it was a disaster. The village... was it destroyed by the Kislev army? Faye? No, the village was destroyed by me. Yeah, it was me. I destroyed Lahan. I'm sure of it. What do you mean you destroyed it? I thought you were trying to help save the villagers. I did try to help. I actually took out a few gears. But then I came under heavy fire from a new group of gears. And then my friend, Timothy, was hit by a hail of bullets. And then I lost it. Everything just went dark. I don't remember anything after that. The gear I was in went out of control. Well, that's what Doc said. When I came to the village and everyone in it was Alice. She was such a... Alice and Timothy. Oh God, everyone. All such good people. Went out of control? The gear? What about the village? Faye? Yes, the gear. It's still giving chase. We've entered Aveh territory. I'm not giving up now. This gear's too important. That's done it. I'm at a disadvantage now. Man, help me. What's wrong? Respond. Shrapnel in my back. My thruster's output is dropping. Can't maintain altitude. Damn it. Everyone land now. Regroup on the ground. We'll have to engage them. So she was piloting a gear? Hang on, her gear was the empty one. If they had never come to the village, never started fighting there, and I wouldn't have had to try to pilot that gear. It's all their fault, not mine. They're the ones to blame. If they'd never come, none of this would have... If not for them... Them! Enough of that. You're a coward. Coward? Me? Yes, you're a coward. All you're saying is them. Don't talk as if you had no part of the blame as well. I'm to blame? Yes, that's right. Of course, the direct cause of the battle was that a gear made an emergency landing in your village. But all Kislev wanted was the gear, right? They weren't invading or out to destroy Lahan. The real damage occurred because you climbed in a gear and tried to fight back. Whatever made you get into that gear? Not just anyone can pilot them, it takes training. There's no way a civilian could hope to pilot one. Besides, you should have been helping the villagers flee to safety instead. How can you blame the damage on a gear when it was your decision to fight in it in the first place? Why don't you take some of the responsibility yourself? Why are you putting all the blame on others? That's just running away. That's what makes you a coward. Well, if you put it that way, yeah, that's right. I'm a coward. Didn't realise my own strength. I've been blaming what happened as a result of that on others. I'm a pitiful excuse for a man. But I just felt this rush of blood in me and I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself or help the others. Faye, Shut up. What do you know? When I came to, I was surrounded by piles of rubble. I didn't know what had happened or what I had done. I remembered absolutely nothing. All I knew was that my hands could still feel what they had done. The only things that penetrated the gear's barrier were screams. Screams accompanied by the stench of blood, the sound of crushing bones, and my own curses. Look at my hands. Can you hear their voices? Can you understand this feeling? The feeling of having destroyed your village with your own hands? Of not being able to do anything for the children left behind? Now that they have nothing, I have nothing. I have nowhere. No one. I didn't want to get in it. I had no choice. There was no other way. Well, that was a short-lived pairing. Why did I go and say that to him?
You talk as if it's not your responsibility.
No. I didn't do anything.
They died because you had to pilot the gear and start fighting.
It wasn't me, can't you understand?
Not just anyone can pilot those machines, you know.
I didn't do it.
Why won't you take responsibility?
I'm not so strong.
Why are you trying to put the blame on others?
I'm not even all that talented.
You're a coward!
That's right. I'm a coward.
Bit of Ellie's backstory there, eh? Had a bit of, don't know, reminded me a little bit of Darling in the Franxx in a way. And, I don't know, I want to say something like Elfin Lead. With all the dead bodies in a corridor. I haven't seen an awful lot of that though, so can't really comment a lot. Anyways, I digress. Yes, that's right, I'm a coward. Huh? Oh, that can't be good. no. Yep, Ellie's run off on her own. Ellie! Okay. Taking on a giant fucking dinosaur. Ellie, are you alright? Darn, she's unconscious. And she hasn't got any hit points at the top, so it's not as if I could just heal her. Right, okay. Now, I got something called Raijin, which isn't that. Right, combo. There it is. Does that mean it uses 1 or 4 AP? Well, let's find out. We'll attack and we'll save 2 AP over time. Ranker Dragon. I'm glad that missed. It looked like it could have hurt. Okay, well that was I don't know if that was worth it. Or maybe it was. I'm not doing an awful lot of damage normally. Will this help me? No. I'm doing 2 damage on it at a time. Faye. Oh, it wasn't Ellie. The docking is Spider Tank. It is. Faye, I've been searching for you. Here, you can use this. He just airdrops the gear into battle. That's pretty cool. Hey, hold on a second. To tell me I can use it is one thing. I mean, I think you should, else Ellie's going to get eaten. Doc, I have a favour to ask. I'll defeat this monster, but if it looks like I'll go out of control like last time, then shoot me. Faye, let us pray that that won't happen. Right, so I'm now in the gear. Okay. Ether machine. Oh, I can use a guided shot from the gear. Okay. Booster. I don't know what that does. Special options. Well, we'll just do an attack for the moment. Oh, that's more like it. Okay, it slowed me down. No worries. 73, nice. It's not slowed me down that much though. I missed there though. I wonder if it's got... It can't have a comparable... That was unfortunate. A comparable amount of hit points, surely. What happens if I use a guided shot from the gear? Kamehameha! It does no damage. Holy crap. Okay, fine. Guided shot is mostly pointless against this thing. It's not going to slow me down even more. So I guess attack is pretty much our only option here. So it's getting 2 attacks in before I can attack again. But I'm doing more damage than it is. Well, it's over the 2 attacks it gets, it's doing more. If only there was a way I could slow it down. What is booster? Booster on. Power output 40, hyper mode, AGL level. I don't know what any of that means. We're still doing the same amount of damage. I have no special options. I guess we just have to keep pummeling this thing. Oh, does it give me fuel back? Or no, that's the amount of fuel it takes off. 30. Let's have a look at this. That will take it down to 1352. Oh, well, I've beaten it now anyway. To level 7, nice. HP increase, EP increase, and magic defense. Got some scales, still no gold. Faye, are you alright? Yeah, I guess so. That fight with the Rancor was remarkable. Ordinary gear could not defeat that monster. You certainly keep yourself in good shape. Why did you bring this here, Doc? This? You mean Weltor? Weltor? This is the gear that destroyed our village. Why did you bother bringing it here? I never want to see another gear again. I understand how you must feel. But, in order to protect yourself, you need a certain degree of strength. Even more since we are being pursued. I agree that a certain degree of strength is needed for self-defense, and if it weren't for this gear here, Ellie and I'd be in that Rancor's stomach right now. But its power goes beyond what is necessary. Does one really need the power to destroy everything? I don't need that kind of power. I just hate gears. Faye, using power or being used by power, is that not a problem of the heart? If humans do not use their power for wrong, it can be a good thing. I believe such power can help us. In that respect, I know you will be fine. It sure helped you out this time. Am I right? I want to believe that, but something is holding me back. This gear. Well, whatever. At least Ellie is safe now. She seems to have come too. Huh? I am Citan. I'm a friend of Faye's. You almost did not make it if Faye had not helped you. I hate to think what may have happened. But I was not too pleased with his rashness in trying to take on that Rancor with just his bare fists. Bare fists? Well, I'm glad that you were able to find a use for what I brought you. Huh? Let's just say we are borrowing what the Kislev army left behind. Oh. Thank you, Faye. This makes twice. Don't mention it. I'll just put it on your tab. It's getting dark. Let's make camp now and start out early tomorrow. Both of you look tired and I need to make some repairs on our friend here. Citan in our party now as well. Can he just call the gear whenever he wants? That would be cool. No use, the knee actuator and bypass circuit are both ruined. The actuator can be fixed, but the circuit needs to be replaced. Oh, having trouble sleeping there? Yeah. I imagine you would, you've had quite a day. This is the machine Faye used when the village was attacked. There was another machine left sitting on the outskirts of the village. Nilbaya Das Ligas? Just as I thought. A missing pilot from the gear that made an emergency landing in Lahan. And a mysterious woman found wandering lost in the forest. Are actually one and the same person. Judging from your uniform, I would also say you are with the military. Am I correct? How? Who are you? I checked the ID tags of the soldiers who died in the attack on Lahan. The design on their tags and the design on your uniform there is the same. Don't worry, they were given proper burials, but they may not have been too pleased to die in a foreign land. Maybe. Does Faye know about you? I don't think he's realised yet. Most likely Faye knows nothing of the world outside Lahan. I see, so how come... In any case, it's best if we don't pry into each other's past anymore. But, let us just say that I know a little more about the world than most do. Anyway, Ellie, I have a favour I must beg you to do. What is it? Go straight ahead and you'll come to a road. Then just keep going. Would you please leave us while Faye is still asleep? Unfortunate things keep happening around Faye. I would like to protect him if possible. I do not want him caught up in any vain struggles. I'm also saying this for your benefit. Ellie, you do not belong here. Go back to your family. Don't worry. I will not tell Faye what your true identity is. I will just tell him you went to meet up with your family. No, it's not that. I did something terrible to him. So I want to apologise. Something terrible? Faye told me it was our fault your village was destroyed. Faye kept saying if only they hadn't come. Then I called Faye a coward because he was trying to escape from the responsibility. But in fact it was me who was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash landed there, they would all still be living peacefully now. All those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in that tragedy. But I accused Faye. You are a rarity. Did not expect your people would ever think like that. To your people, surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds, Abel, that took over the surface-dwelling lambs, possessing the right to give life and death unto them as they see fit. Exactly. Yet you seem to feel responsibility towards Faye and the villagers. Why is that? I don't know myself. At Jugend I was taught that surface dwellers were stupid and base, and that is why we have to control them. But upon meeting Faye, something about him made you feel differently? Yes, he's no different than we are. In fact, he seems more powerful. He possesses something we don't. He also risked his life to save me. Twice. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act, yet you are grateful to Faye. It's probably because of my father. He had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. No one knew about her though. Besides, I am the same as Faye. The same? No, nothing, never mind. I think I understand. I'm sorry, after just saying we should not pry. It's my nature, you know. My wife says I'm too persistent and that I talk too much. But personally, I do not think I talk too much. It's probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'll return to headquarters, but then what? You're worried? Yes. Worrying is natural. Even I used to worry once too, you know. Oh, sit down. Anyway, let me handle what to tell Faye. You'd better go now. Okay, that was short-lived. And I gave her a new weapon as well. Has Ellie gone yet? Oh, so you're awake? Yes, I woke up midway, so I only heard part of what you two were discussing. Huh. Ellie, so that's what she is? Faye, she's... I know, it's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. I took out all my pent-up feelings on Ellie. I'm the one who should apologise. Faye, don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault either. You were just trying to protect the village. Thanks, Doc. By the way, how is everyone from the village going? Do not worry, Yui is taking care of them. I told her to leave soon and take them all to a certain place. They should be safe for a while, so you just worry about yourself for now. Okay, Doc. Now, to think what we should do next. Shall we leave this forest and head for the desert town of Dazel? We may learn what Aveh and Kislev are up to, not to mention getting some parts for Weltor. The leader of Aveh is not going to sit back and let the other night's fiasco go by unpunished. Okay, so we have Citan with us now. It's level 5. He doesn't have a weapon either. Hit percent is +2, evade percent is +2, but aside from that, looks like he attacks with his fists as well. Right, so, Ellie went this way. Makes sense for us to go this way too, if this is the way out. What is that? Well, yeah, what is that? I would assume it's an aerial battleship from Aveh. Aerial battleship? I've never heard of Aveh having anything like that. Of course, it does not come from Aveh originally. Most likely it belongs to the Gebler forces stationed in Aveh. Gebler? Special forces from the Sacred Empire of Solaris, known as Gebler. I'm sure you've heard something about them. They're an organisation providing large-scale military aid to the Kingdom of Aveh. They showed up in Ignis several months ago. Until then, Aveh was being routed by Kislev, but with Gebler's help they have managed to regain half their losses. They are now expanding the territory and gathering resources buried in the ruins. I've heard the village elders talk about it. Is Ellie part of that? Quite possibly so. Their group has superior technology and power. It's rumoured that they are here solely to get the resources in the ruins. I'm surprised they are using something as powerful as that ship though. It must be to suppress the recent border skirmishes. So, they are fighting the Kislev Empire? Yes. Seems they have found new ruins on the northern edge of Aveh. Those ruins are under a 500-year-old temple. 3 weeks ago, Kislev took over those ruins. Most likely, they're fighting over that. Okay. And we're out of the forest. Looks like that's where we need to go. But, well, a few things happened right now, didn't they? But I think, oh look, we're by the sea. Nice effect on the water there. But I think we'll leave it there and we'll explore the desert and its ruins in the next episode. So, all that's left for me to say is thank you for watching. I hope you join me for that one. So until then, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. If you like that video, please do bash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. And if you'd like to support the channel further, or suggest a game for Fangame Fridays, please consider buying me a coffee, the link of which is in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.